Hey everyone, it's Lindsay and David from Everyday Disney Magic, and in this video we're going to talk about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We went this year. We actually went the first day that they had it, and we're going to tell you our experience.
There are a bunch of characters just for the party. 7 dwarfs that are only there for the parties, which is awesome to meet. Elvis Stitch, which is Stitch dressed as Elvis. Jack and Sally, only there for the party. Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, Tigger, all dressed up in costumes. Alice and Mad Hatter. I feel
they're
like
just
sometimes
how they are.
Yeah, they're yeah. Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Red Queen together. They're sometimes there. Lotso, who hasn't been in the parks besides parties in a while, and Moana. Who did we meet?
We met Elvis Stitch, and he's actually the only one that we were able to meet because the lines are pretty long for the characters.
Yes.
They're probably around 2 hours, and that's if you're lucky.
More 3 hours.
Yeah, 3-hour waits.
We did go to a sold out party.
Yeah.
However, the party after us was not sold out. The lines were almost as long. But we did do Elvis Stitch right away. So we lined up, what, 5:30ish?
Yeah.
And it started at 7.
So we waited an hour and a half for him.
Yeah, now, I did not know this. The 7 dwarfs came out about 6 o'clock, I think. And Jack and Sally came out like 5:30. So they came out really early. So if I would have done it again, I would have went to Jack and Sally or the 7 dwarfs and then went to Elvis Stitch.
Yeah, and then Elvis Stitch. And then we would have been able to meet at least 2 different groups of characters. But we were able to see a lot of the characters because they actually have to take breaks and they have to go inside and then they come back out again. So if you wait there for like 15 minutes or so, you'll be able to see them. Yeah, for most of them, you'll be able to see them walking in and then walking out, especially like Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Pooh Bear, Eeyore, Piglet, Tigger.
Yeah, we never saw Mickey actually.
Yeah, we didn't see Mickey. Goofy we saw.
But we saw Alice, Mad Hatter, Tweedledee,
we just saw them around.
Red
I think she even waved at us, Alice.
Yeah, Jack and Sally, you could see them from a distance, but you can't hear them.
Yeah.
They're outside as well. But no signs of seeing 7 dwarfs without being in line because they're inside. And
if you do want to meet the 7 dwarfs, make sure you go there before the last parade. I think they probably shut down that line early.
Yeah, because we actually tried to get online at the end and before the party was over, but yeah. So there are actually 3 different shows. Hollow Wishes, Fireworks, Boo to You, and Hocus Pocus.
And the Hocus Pocus is called Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular. And we'll show you a clip of each one. Oh my god.
It's good to be back. being mean. It's just part of our routine. We'll scare you and we'll spook you just for fun. As Halloween arises, beware of our surprises. So what do we do to scare you?
Sinister shadow.
Sinister shadows.
As dark as midnight and as mysterious as the unknown.
Don't blame me. You can blame my friends on the other side. Well, what have we here?
Well, I might ask the same thing of you. Well, what are you?
What? I'm just little old Oogie Boogie. You know, the shadow on the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright. When Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand, you better pay attention now, 'cause I'm the boogeyman.
Perhaps you could help us with our Hocus Pocus party potion, so that we may throw the most villainous Halloween party this kingdom has ever seen. What about them? Leave our not-so-scary friends to me. I did a spell. You can't stop the things I do. I put a spell on you. And now
were able to get a lot of magic shots there, and there were some really cool ones, and we'll show you all the ones that we got now.
Now there's one recommendation I have. At the very end, the last picture we took was with the Headless Horseman. Now first off, that took a while to get for us. We actually had to call the PhotoPass number and they had to look for it. So it finally showed up and you could tell it's blurry.
Yeah.
So if you could go, because they had 3 different people taking the same picture. If the lines are pretty short, I would do at least 2 of them. I wish we did that.
Yeah, to make sure that you don't get a blurry picture, because it is a cool picture and ours happens to be blurry.
Yes, but the cauldron picture we got was actually not taken during the party. It was taken a day after a party, not the party we went to. But going from that,
the reason why we got it taken was because we were carrying around a popcorn bucket.
Yes.
And there's the popcorn bucket that we were carrying around. And this popcorn bucket we actually did not get at the party. Even though it was at the second party, I believe. We didn't go to that party.
It might have been the first party. We didn't see this one.
We didn't see that one at all at the first party. But yeah, we thought it was cool. And we actually saw it at the popcorn stand right near the castle. And we were like, oh, this is weird. I thought they only sell this at Mickey's Not So Scary, but apparently not. Apparently they sell it on regular days too. And because we were carrying it, he's like, oh, how about a magic shot with it? And we were like, sure, yay. So it was cool.
And now you're not seeing things. This actually does light up and it kind of boils like that.
Yeah,
obviously it looks better with the lights off, but that's pretty neat. I actually did not know it did that when we got it. I thought about it, but it's cool.
Yeah. And we also got another popcorn bucket that we got at the party we went to is Oogie Boogie. Oogie Boogie! So this is cool.
Yeah, I heard...
I do like this one. I actually like this one more than the other one because I feel like it's a character. I don't know.
Yeah, I like the character.
Cool. And I like the colors on him.
But I did hear about people waiting 45 minutes for this. We waited less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
this was easy to get for us.
Yeah.
But he's cool.
Yeah, the only thing with these is they're hard to ship if you want to ship them because they don't have a SKU. Sometimes you'll find a nice cast member that will make up a SKU so they can ship it for you. That's actually what we did.
There were also a lot of specialty dessert foods and different foods too that you could get. And one was Jack Skellington dessert. Another was the Hitchhiking Ghost dessert, and I actually got that dessert, so we'll show you a clip of it now. Another one was the Oogie Boogie meringue, and then the Maleficent dessert, Madame Leota dessert, and worms and dirt dessert. And David got the worms and dirt, so we'll show you a clip of that.
The Maleficent dessert also was supposed to be a party exclusive. However, we saw people eating it on non-party days.
Yeah.
So they were serving that as well. The line for these were pretty long as well.
And they did have some event exclusive merchandise. I got this shirt, so it's pretty cool. It's like a t-shirt, and it says, I think it says Mickey's Not So Scary on it, right?
I want candy.
And then it has a headless horseman on the top there. So it's a pretty cool shirt. I also got some pins. I mean, they have some exclusive items that are only sold during Mickey's Not So Scary, so that's cool.
Speaking of candy, it's a great place to go trick-or-treating. There's a lot of candy locations. They have giant air, it's like a pole kind of, that's lit up, and that's where you know that candy is.
And we got quite a bit of candy, and we only went to 2 locations.
Yeah, people go to a ton of them. If you have an allergy, don't worry. Instead of giving you candy, they give you a token, and you collect tokens, and you go to, I think, guest services. I think it's in the front of the park. I don't know if it's guest services, somewhere in the front. And you trade your tokens for allergy-friendly treats. But there's definitely a lot of candy to have.
Yeah.
And actually, since we went in August, it was hot, so the candy was actually on ice.
Yeah, to prevent it from melting.
Yeah, and by the end of the night, our candy was melted. Most of it.
No, actually not quite.
The chocolate.
Yeah, okay, a little bit. And we'll show you all the candy we got and the candy bag we got. There are select rides that are open during Mickey's Not So Scary, but there were actually 3 rides that had something special about them. Space Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, and also the Mad Tea Party.
Yeah, Space Mountain, the lights were completely off, meaning some people are like, well, they're always off. There were no lights at all. When you first go, there's like strobe lights kind of making noise. Those were off. You could not see anything.
No, we didn't go on it.
Yeah,
though,
we did not go on it. Pirates of the Caribbean, there was 2 live actors. One was on the queue line, and the other one, I think Gunpowder Pete, I believe his name was, he was on the ride.
That's
so
cool. That's
yeah,
cool. That's
we did
cool
not do that either because I heard the line was 3 hours.
Yeah, and we were like, 3 hours? We're not going to be able to do anything else. Like, we won't be able to see Hollow Wishes. We won't be able to see the Boots of You Pretty. We won't be able to see Hocus Pocus. So we skipped it.
Yeah, and the last one, the teacups, was a different light kind of package. So the lights were different, and there was music, and we'll show you right now. ever since I was little, I always liked brochures and special brochures. I have a bunch of Disney brochures, so it's very cool to pick up this brochure. Obviously, it's not your everyday Magic Kingdom brochure. It's Mickey, not looking so scary.
He's not so scary. He's really not so scary.
So this brochure pretty much sums up the merchandise. It's not very detailed. It has specialty food. It does not tell you where the food is.
No, you actually have to tell cast members. You have to ask cast members where the food is.
Yeah. Same with characters. It actually does not tell you where the characters are meeting.
Yeah. Just shows you this map. And it doesn't say the location of the characters. It says the trick-or-treat locations.
Yes, important to a lot of people.
But not the character locations.
Yeah. So there also is a Munsters party, a dance party that we did see. You got Mike Wazowski and Sully out there, as well as an orange Munster. I don't know his name, but there was a big problem we saw.
Oh, yes.
He was contaminated. He had a sock on him.
And actually, we could show you a clip of that, too. And going back to the map, it does say where the characters are, but it doesn't say who the characters are. So you'll see like little Mickeys on it, and that's where there are characters, but you have no idea what character you're going to find there. So it's, you know, it would have been more useful if it said like Elvis Stitch is over here, Seven Dwarfs over there, so we would know exactly where everyone was.
So this was really our first party like this. We did do the Villains Unleashed, I don't know how long ago.
Yeah.
It was not a very good experience for us.
No.
It was packed. We didn't really know what to expect. So going into this, we knew it was sold out and we knew what to expect. But our takeaways, I would say, is definitely skip the first parade. There are 2 parades. The first parade is always crowded. Go on either rides or meet the characters then. Then do Hollow Wishes. Then I believe the parade is after that. See that. Definitely must see the parade. And then the Hocus Pocus show. Now, I never actually saw the Hocus Pocus movie, but I still enjoyed the show, so you didn't have to see it to, you know, enjoy it.
Yeah, I thought the show was great, the Hocus Pocus show. I really enjoyed that, and I loved the Boo to You parade. I thought that was awesome. And with the fireworks, I think I was expecting them to be different than I thought they were going to be. So when I saw them, I was like, wait, they're not. Because one of the cast members said beforehand, she's like, they're going to be all around you. So I felt like the whole show, they were going to be all around us. So then I was like, they're not all around us.
Yeah, she told us we could actually stand behind the castle because all the fireworks, the whole show is going to be around.
That's not true.
Luckily, we went in front of the castle.
Yeah.
So they were still very good.
Yes. But I just was expecting it to be like all around at first, and I was like, wait, they're not all around.
Yeah, just towards the end they're around, which was awesome.
And we actually got to see Hollow Wishes from Top of the World.
At Bay Lake Tower.
Which was really cool too, because they pumped in the music there, and seeing them from there was awesome because you really got to like appreciate the fireworks. And there's not like millions of people surrounding you, so you feel like you have more room. So that was really cool to see them from there.
Yeah, and also, once the fireworks ended, it seemed like everybody just left. So that's why another reason why the Boo to You parade was a lot less crowded.
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah, and if you could, going into it, don't expect to do everything because it's impossible.
Yeah, I would say like if you can meet, you know, one character and then do all the, you know, the fireworks, the parade, and the Hocus Pocus show, that's successful, and a couple of trick-or-treat spots.
Yeah, you could actually get in, well, the party starts at 7 p.m., but they allow you to get in by 4 p.m. And if you're a DVC member, I think it might be 2 p.m. Definitely take advantage of that if you're not annual pass. If you're annual pass, you could go in obviously whenever. But definitely get in before 7, get in line by, if you could do it by 5:30. We had dinner before maybe 5. We had early dinner.
Yeah.
Then we went online for Stitch. You could probably do more than one character because we could have done probably mini, like that little
Yeah,
game.
we probably could have done them.
Pooh Bear and Friends.
It was a long line.
About an hour and a half, I'd say. 7 Dwarfs, forget it. It was 3 hours. Jack
But
and
I'm
Sally,
saying going
3.
into it, just expect one character. So if you get more, you feel happy. Like, don't expect so much, because if you expect so much, then you're setting yourself up for disappointment.
Yes.
So.
And what we did was, during the first parade, we actually got one of the snacks. We got 2 of the snacks then. Both of the snacks. And so there was no line.
Yeah, a lot
we
less
did hear
crowded.
there's like a 45-minute line just for the snacks, and you're waiting in line. I'd rather see other stuff.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, just expect it to be crowded, and let us know your experience if you ever been to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. That'd be great to hear what you guys thought of it and how your experience was. Maybe it's less crowded later on in September, or
not all October. It
just
actually,
curious.
it is cheaper to go earlier in the season than closer to Halloween, because they do increase the price a little bit, and it's sold out most days then. The price of the party is $89 before October. Once it hits October, it's $109, so it definitely goes up. If you're a DVC member, you get a little bit of a discount.
How about if you're an annual pass?
I don't know about annual pass.
Not sure about that one.
Yeah. But
Let us know if you know in the comments
yeah,
below.
it's definitely worth asking if you don't know though. So one thing I keep reading online is, oh, you have to be a kid to wear a costume during the parties. They changed that last year or 2 years ago. I did hear about that. However, everybody was wearing costumes. Children of all ages, big and tall. We definitely saw some really cool costumes. I feel like that was half of the experience. We were not necessarily dressed up or boring like that.
Yeah, our costumes were not that great.
Very original.
Yeah, really.
But just seeing everybody else dressed up, it was really cool to see. Saw contemporary. There's 2 ladies dressed up as a contemporary. Saw some princesses that looked pretty much like a regular Disney princess. Couldn't really tell the difference.
Yeah.
Some very original costumes. I'm blanking right now, but just seeing some of the stuff was really cool. If you have an amazing costume, though, they will tell you, please don't take pictures with cast, or not cast members, with
children
guests.
Or with guests.
Yeah, because they think you work for Disney, but they don't.
Yeah. And at the end, when we were walking out of Main Street, the whole sides of Main Street were kind of like lighting up different colors for Halloween.
Saw some ghosts on the buildings.
Yeah, and it was also like playing Halloween type music, so that was cool to see.
One thing, like I said, we went in pretty much middle of August, August 17th.
Oh yeah.
The weirdest thing going into the party, Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, Happy Halloween.
We still have a couple months till Halloween, so
yeah.
leaving, it was like, I guess we're in October already.
Yeah, I felt like it was Halloween.
Very weird.
Yeah, but there are a lot of things that we didn't see, just a lot of different things, and you know, we're just telling you what we experienced or what we heard through others as well.
Yeah, some stuff we learned as well.
And if you like this video, please be sure to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and comment below. Let us know if you've been to Mickey's Not So Scary. We'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't been, let us know if you want to go.
Yeah, hopefully this helps you. And if you know of anybody going or they need help, feel free to share the video.
Yep. And thanks so much for watching, guys. And remember, make every day magical.